Hello and welcome to Toto TCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are getting started with our last day and last round of the pre-release for Celestial Storm. So we're getting ready here to set up. This is round number 1. I think it is number 1, yes. So we're here with Rob again. Rob was in the very first episode of Celestial Storm. And he's done it again. So yeah, we're all ready to go. Wow, we got both 1 active and 2 bench. That's pretty cool. So during this one, we managed to get the Delcatty Promo. So we definitely went ahead and played that. We did the Gulpin and Swalot, and then there was a few other Pokemon that were in there. And I thought, you know what, let's put them in there. Why not? We managed to pull a Prism Star. We managed to pull 2 nice water Pokemon that evolve into each other, so I thought, why not? Let's take the risk, let's put it in there, let's see if we can actually get that going. And seeing as we had quite a lot of Nest Ball, Great Ball, and Timer Balls, it would have been ideal to get the evolution from that. Right, can you go any quicker when you're shuffling your hand? Can you calm it down? Okay, here we go. Round is starting. Here we go. So we got the Electrike and Chinchou and Beldum on Rob's side, and I've got a Skitty, the active Skitty on the bench, and a Gulpin up front. So we had Sky Pillar, which basically blocks any damage done to the bench. So I was just doing that in case I go against a Kyogre, because Kyogre allows to do, I think it's 30 and 30 or 20 and 20, something like that. But we got an Apricorn Maker coming out here, so we're checking here to see whether we have the Pokemon necessary to let this work. So we pull out the Nest Ball and Timer Ball. Play the Nest Ball to get our basic, which is Wailmer. That is our little secret water Pokemon that I thought we'd throw in there just to risk. Shuffle it slightly, even though we're probably going to just play Timer Ball straight away. But we are going to attach an energy probably to the Wailmer. But we are going to Timer Ball as well. Can we hit the at least 1 heads? Oh, we do get 1 heads. Okay, that's ideal. We know exactly what we're going for. We go through. Saw it earlier. There it is. Wailord comes out. So it's an interesting Pokemon. It's got 220 HP, which is pretty awesome. It's got 1 attack. It does 200 damage for full water, and then for every damage counter on it, you take 40 off. So if there was 3 damage counters on it, that's why I wanted to play Sky Pillar. Whilst I'm powering up, if a Kyogre's going to try and hit that thing, it's going to start taking down that 200. So if it's got 3 damage counters on it, that means 120 comes off the 200, which means it's only doing 80 for the full water energy. So it's a risky strategy, but for a tanky Pokemon, especially if we can power it up, it's going to be very, very interesting. So Rob has attached there for probably, I think that does 10 damage. No, it does 20 damage, okay. So Electrike doing the 20 damage there for that 1 lightning energy, which is actually all it needs. So that is pretty cool. We got a Bill's Maintenance there coming out, so I think I just shuffled in a Dunsparce there. So, let's have a little look what's going on. Let's see what we can get. Is he going to split? No, he's not. Okay, cool. Let's just draw our 3 cards, see what we get from that. We get we get the Sneasel as well. That's got Fury Swipes, which is the thing that I was putting it in there for. For Colourless Attack, you roll 3 dice, and for every heads it does 10 damage. Not major, but during pre-release it can be pretty nice. Okay, so up comes the Manetric there, getting evolved there. So that's going to be able to do 40 and knock out the Skitty. And then there's the Evolve there on the bench for the Metang with the 1 energy that it needs for the Metagross. And he goes for the knockout on the Skitty. That is done. Going to bring up that one. So Skitty comes up, we've got quite a lot of water energy in hand. Are we going to just attach to... Okay, we're going to attach to the Skitty, and it looks as if we're going to try and do the 10 down. I think it paralyzes it. Yeah, pretty sure it paralyzes it, which is pretty cool. So that stops the attack coming through. Metagross has just evolved there. Another energy going on to the Chinchou on the bench. Great Ball coming out here, possibly looking for a Lantern there. or possibly another basic. And there's the Lantern there coming out. Nice. So he can evolve that now if he wanted to. Which he is. Ho! Okie dokie. Alrighty, so he can't attack and he's paralyzed, so the only way he can get out of there is if he's got a switch. Right, okay. That happened. There's the knockout there, so now that will be doing 120 next turn. This is not looking ideal here. However, looks as if we're trying to use it as a bit of cannon fodder. Because as soon as that thing gets knocked out by the Metagross, if he does try and do it, and it does get knocked out, then we bring up the Whale Lord, we do the 200 damage, we get the KO on the Metagross. So, it's interesting. It is interesting. Taking a little look there, probably to see what supporters maybe we've got in there. Okay, so he's got an energy switch there, so he's switching that to the Lantern there. Trying to get that powered up. He can attach there for turn if he wanted to. And another switch coming out, okay. Okay, and now he's calling turn. Okay, fair enough. So he obviously knows what I was trying to do there, but that now gives me more time to power up that Whale Lord, to give it 4 energies, which is exactly what we need now to do the 200. He can't snipe us at all, because we've got the Sky Pillar. So we're just calling turn. And he's just called turn as well. So we've got a Dunsparce in hand. If we had a Bill's Maintenance, we could possibly sacrifice that. That's good to start off the game, because obviously if we get an energy on that, then we can search out for 3 basics and then swap it with 1. And if we did happen to get a GX that was a basic, that would have been very, very nice. We're going to go for Fury Swipes here. Can we at all get any heads off here? Doesn't look as if we did. We knocked the dice off, but that was it. All tails. Okay, so he's got enough on the Lantern there. So he's trying to... Oh, there's a Bill's Maintenance coming out. That looks as if the Dunsparce just went back in there. So, shuffling into deck. Draw 3. Probably won't split it. Nope, all good. Okay. He's checking the Whale Lord out. So we've got another Gulpin, which can go on the bench there. Be good if we could get a Swalot going. And then Amnesia and stop. All of the attacks can be stopped actually with Amnesia, which is pretty cool. Because Manectric only has 1 attack, Metagross has 1 attack, and Lantern has 1 attack. They all have abilities. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, another Water Energy in hand. We got a Tate and Lisa, but we're not going to do that. We've put the energies needed on everything. Tate and Lisa, though, coming out here. Not going to switch the Pokemon, but we are going to shuffle in and draw 5. Shuffling. Okay, cool. Is he going to split? No, he's not. Okay, we can draw 5. Cool. It's always satisfying when you can absolutely stack a load of energy on a bench and not have to worry about a Guzma during a pre-release. So good. Right, what do we get there? Again, no no heads. That is crazy. Okay, how for 3? Bring them out. Oh, there's the Manectric promo there. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And there is the Swalot there. So we could now start switching out here. As much as he would be able to switch out and take it out, we could do a little bit more damage here. Another energy going onto there though. Water coming up there. So if we do Amnesia, we're going to be able to do 30. Which is exactly what we do. We stop him, but he can get a free retreat here, so you can bring out either the Metagross or the Lantern. He can do 60 or possibly 140, which the 140 would KO us. Titan Lisa, though, coming out here. Shuffling and then drawing 5. Okay. Split. Happy days. All good. Okay, he's drawn into 5. Beldum down. And that's a Slugma down. Okay, he must have got a Macargo line, possibly. Which is pretty cool to get smooth over during pre-release. But he's put the 1 energy he needs on the Beldum, ready to get another Metagross going. So he didn't retreat or anything. He's just going to maybe get some interesting damage going on to the Manetric and then possibly switch out. We're not going to be able to get a KO here, but that will put it up to 70, I believe. Yeah. And it stops him from using the attack. Looks as if we're getting ready to use a Delcatty, I think. Timer ball doesn't look as if that was successful. TV reporter though allows you to draw 3 and then you discard one of those. And he's discarded the Beldum. I guess that's a sensible thing because obviously if he's only got 1 Metagross and 2 Metagross and 2 Metang, there's no point in putting out another Beldum. But Electrike coming out there on the bench. And he's been able to get the Macargo as well. That's really cool. So he's got Smooth Over. He's got the Smooth Over ability, so he could be able to just use Smooth Over and think, oh, right, I need some draw support. Let's just find a draw support to put it to the top. Happy days. There we go. That's exactly what he's doing. Does he have a card that he actually wants? That's the big question. There we go. He's pulled one out. Shuffling his... shuffle the very sparse deck that we both have because we're going through stuff very quickly. That goes on the top. All good. And is he going to let us attack him and put him up to 100 but not knock him out? So annoying. Okay, we've got another Gulpin, although that would be a bit stupid to play the Gulpin now. Delcatty coming out here so we can get those 2 supporters, which we're going to go for 2 Bill's Maintenance there. Interesting choice, but we could, if we wanted to, use Bill's Maintenance, shuffle the Dunsparce again back in. The Dunsparce keeps coming into our hand here. Running very low on cards, you can see that. I've got barely any to shuffle in my hand there. But Bill's Maintenance coming out. If he wants to split, he's not going to. And we still managed to get the Dunsparce back, but that's fine. That is all good. Now we could put another Water Energy onto that Delcatty because it does have, I think it's like Cat Kick for 40, which is it's okay. It's all right. Are we just going to do the 30? Or are we just going to tap with a card on the mat? There's the energy going on there. Okay. 30 again, not for the knockout, which means he's probably going to try and get a retreat here. I would be very surprised if he keeps that in the active. And he's copycatting there for 5, which is in our hand. Oh. Because he's got nothing in his hand here, so... that is looking very, very flat indeed. We're running very low on cards. So that looks to be the Manetric promo going down there on the bench. And the only energy it needs going on there as well, so that's powered up. The Metang getting evolved there. And it looks as if he's going to smooth over there. Places that on top, all good. Retreats the Manetric for the other Manetric. Okay, so we can start doing the 40 damage and possibly put 2 lightnings from his hand onto the same Pokemon. He's going to put one onto the Manetric there. And that's just 40 damage to us. We can do 30 to him though and get the amnesia off. We do have the Dunsparce in hand if we wanted to use that other Bill's maintenance, but we're not going to. We're just going to do the 30 and stop him from using the attack. And there's the other Metagross coming down there. Manetric coming up. And he's going to put that one back. Okay, yeah, okay. Cool, cool. All good, all good. And he's doing another... Why is it only 60? Why is that only 60? It does 40 damage, or it should be 80. Anyway, regardless, we are going to be able to knock it out. That's weird. That is weird. So we get the knockout on the Manetric, take a prize here. So... what's going on now? Oh, it was there. I just couldn't see it. Oh, whew. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that did get knockout. That's fine. That's all good. So, what can we do here now? Are we going to bring up... Yes, we are. We're going to bring up Big Man. We're going to bring up the big guns. So we can do the 200 damage to get an easy knockout on that. However, he can bring this thing up and do 140 to us. And if he does 140... yeah, he's discarding all the... Is it all energy or just the lightning energy? But 140 going on regardless of that. So we can't really attack now. But... oh, this is going down to the wire now. Oh, there's the Latios Prism Star coming out. Okay, this could be interesting. Because if we bring that up, we'll be able to survive a little bit longer. As much as the Delcatty's only got 90, but the Metagrosses will only be able to attack for the nice 60 at the beginning. We've got a switch coming out there, so we don't need to actually get any energy off. Are we going to leave that up there? It looks as if we are. Oh, and he's drawn into his last... oh, right. Okay. So we brought the Latias up. And he can't get a knockout on the Latias, which means he can't get game, which probably means it's in our favour now. So we've stalled him. We've basically created a stall deck here where we just literally mess around. There goes the energy on that. That gets the retreat. Brings up the Metagross. That can only do 60 to us. That does 60, and then that would be... game. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, so first round of that one is ours. Okay, very nice. Very cool indeed. So that Whale Lord definitely taking big hits there, but of course with 160 damage, no, what was it? 140 damage on it from the lantern, that would completely destroy any chance of attacks. 140 times 40, I don't know what that is off the top of my head, but like that is just 200. No, it's like minus like 1,000 or so. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting indeed. But the fact that it's got 220, and if you do manage to power it up, you've got a free retreat. It can take some hits. You can take a hit, for example, even if there was a GX. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. So we probably won that one. So maybe Rob's going to say I can go first, I'm guessing. Or maybe he might want to say I'll go second. I don't know. We shall find out momentarily after the shuffling has stopped. But that whole deck that I've got is just literally running water energy because the stuff that I need, or at least the attacks I need, are only colourless. Or at least, for example, with the Whale Lord, it's water. And that's the only focus. With the Latias, it's colourless. With the Delcatty, colourless. With the Swalot, at least with the Amnesia thing, the Swalot, the Colourless Attack for Amnesia, that's fine. We've got the Dunsparce as well, that's pretty cool. So we've got the Dunsparce in the active, which means we can search out 3 basics, place them on the bench, and look at our hand. We've got a Great Ball, Timer Ball. Whew. So there's the Dunsparce there, very cool. We've got the energy in hand, so we're going to draw for turn, but we can't actually attack this turn, which is really annoying. We also have a Sky Pillar still. Now, as much as he doesn't have the Kyogre, we're still going to play Sky Pillar just in case. But we've got the Nest Ball coming out there, seeing what we've got there. We've got the Latios, we've got the Wailmer, we've got the Wailord, so that's pretty nice. Are we going to get out the Wailmer? Probably, knowing us. Go on, go on. There you go. So that's all good. Don't know why I'm shuffling, because I could time a ball now, but then again I could time a ball next turn and keep my hand nice and fresh and full, and I'm not going to time a ball, am I? No, but a Water Energy does go on the Wailmer, so we can start powering it up. That Dunsparce, I think, has only got 50. Timer Ball is now coming out. Why did I shuffle? Do we manage to hit any heads? Looks as if we didn't. Okay, that's unfortunate. And finishing off with possibly Bill's Maintenance. Yep, getting rid of that Water Energy there. Probably going to draw into Water Energy anyway, so we'll shuffle that. All good to go. Might be able to get another basic here. And he's okay to leave that as it is. We do manage to get another Water Energy. We managed to get the Sneasel basic down. Yeah, looks pretty good. Over to Rob. So he's got a Slugma on the bench and a Beldum, as well as that Electrike in the active there. And we're getting ready for a 20 attack from that Electrike. Has he just played Apricorn Maker, possibly? Yeah. Oh, no. It was a Nest Ball. For a basic. Okay, all good. All good. Okay. So the 20 damage going onto the Dunsparce there. Okay, it looks as if we've got an Apricorn Maker in hand, although probably not the best thing to do, seeing as we have utilised the Timer Ball and Nest Ball. Water Energy going on there. Looks as if we're going to do the Strike and Return here, or Strike and Run, which means we can search out for 3 basics and then change that with one of those. So my guess is we're probably going to put the Latias in the active. That's my guess. It's going to be able to take a hit or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. You never know. And we do indeed switch it out with the Latias there, which definitely saves the Dunsparce from going out. But that's probably it. Dunsparce, that's all it should be done. But there is another attack for, I think it's 10 damage, and I think it's paralysed or asleep, but you have to obviously roll. Okay, so Tate and Lisa coming out on Rob's side. Checking our disco pile. There's 3 things in there, Matthew. Not a lot has happened. Do not worry. Do not worry. Okay, so Rob's drawing for 5 here. What can he do here? He's got a Great Ball coming out here. Could be able to get an evolution of Manectric. Looks as if he's already found it. Hasn't even needed to look at the 7 cards that he could have looked at. He's got the Macargo. He's getting the he's doing the smooth over already, getting the top of his deck ready to go. Placing that on the top. And that is his as well. Cool. Has he got the Lantern possibly? No, he hasn't. He's got the Manectric. So he's got the Magnetic Promo at the top, which means he can do 40 damage to us. And again, Latias can survive that, so that's fine. 2 lightning energy, no, it's 2 energies get attached to 1 Pokemon, which is exactly what he's doing. All good. Looks as if we just drawn into the Great Ball. We've also got a Swalot there, yeah, nice, okay. We're probably not going to Apricot Maker, but Great Ball coming out here, seeing if we can get a Pokemon from this one that we need. There's a Whale Lord. Pull the Whale Lord out. Do it. Boom. Whale Lord comes out. Very nice. Okay. So we can evolve that this turn, which is pretty nice. We can also start powering that up because Latias is there. It's all happy. Nothing can really KO it at the moment. Although no, not even the. If he does get a Lantern, then possibly. But you never know. Delcatty coming out there to get 2 supporters. Looks as if we've only got 1, which is Bill's Maintenance. We're going to use Bill's Maintenance and get rid of that Apricot Maker. Nice. We don't really need that because all of the Pokeball type things, or at least anything with ball, has all been used. Great Ball, Nest Ball, Timer Ball, they've all gone. Okay, so Bill's Maintenance allowing us to get 3 cards here. Might be able to draw into a Water Energy, which I'm no doubt we're probably going to get. 1, 2, 3, happy days. There is 3 Water Energies. Okay, all good. So are we going to just attach it to the Whale Lord, or are we going to start maybe thinking, oh, we need to get something going here? Whale Lord is having the energy for now. The Latias should be able to survive. Should. Manectric coming up on the bench. TV Reporter for 3 allows to discard 1. And what has he got? So he's having a think. He's having to think about it. So he is discarding. Ooh, a Metagross. Ooh. Okay, the Metang comes up there. Timer Ball low, so he can get the other Metagross out. Okay, fair enough. And he's managed to hit at least 1 heads from what I can see there. And, ooh, he's going for the Lantern. Okay, Lantern's coming out. Smooth Over, allowing him to get the 1 card and put it to the top of his deck. Could be a draw supporter, could be a Pokemon, could be the evolution. For Metang to get to Metagross, seeing as there's nothing else he needs to really evolve on his bench. Okay, he's got a card. Cool. All good. There we go. Place that down. That goes on top. Happy days. Is he going to just do the 40 damage to us? Is he going to do 40? Do 40. Go on. He's doing 40. Nice. Cool. Find the 2, find the 6, goes up to 80. And I think the Latias Prism Star only it has 130 HP, which is pretty cool. Another energy there going on to the Whale Lord. And how for 3, there is a Metagross coming out there and a Beldum on the bench, although that Beldum's not going to be able to evolve, unfortunately. Might be able to get a Metang, but that's about it. You can't get a Metagross because you discarded it. And Smooth Over again, happening again. Okay. That goes up again. So that's still not a knockout. It's got 10 HP left, which means we can get it out of there if we wanted to. Or, actually that's already got 4. Has it got 4 or 3? Looks like 3 energy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's only got 3. Okay. So we can either use that and get rid of it, and then have the Whale Lord ready, but he can then counteract us with something else that he's got. But we're putting the Water Energy on the Swalot, probably a good idea because we can get that Amnesia going, start like taking little hits at a time, which is pretty cool. And there's the Metang coming out there, very nice. And he's also TV reportering for 3, and then it allows him to discard 1. And he's discarding the Chinchou from the 3 there. Another Lightning Energy going on there, so he's ready to go. He's ready to take out the... there we go, that's all done. Happy days. Oh, that was close. Latias going into the lost zone up in the prizes area. Okay. So we're going to bring up... Yeah, okay, pretty nice, pretty nice. He's going to be able to take a hit or so. Unless he does bring up that Lantern and gets rid of all the energy to get rid of us. But the Amnesia is going to be able to allow us to do 30. Are we going to focus on getting... Yes, we are. There we go. The 4 energies is now on the Whale Lord. He's got no way of sniping us, no way of dragging us up. 30 damage going on there. He's going to be able to retreat that, though, which is exactly what he's doing, bringing up the other main Etric there, and he does the 40 damage to us. So is this going to just be a case of swapping and swapping all the time? And a lightning energy going on there. It's only to 1 Pokemon, Rob. It's only to 1 Pokemon. There we go. All good. So we can still do our 30 and cut off the ability. Oh, a Skitty on the bench there, which means we can also get another Delcatty and possibly retrieve some of our supporters if we wanted to. 30 damage going on there, and that allows him to stop that attack, although he can just free retreat out of that with the main Etric, which is exactly what he's doing, bringing up the other main Etric. This is exactly what he's just doing, is back 4, back 4, back 4. Okay, so are we going to start powering up other stuff on the bench? We don't really need to put anything else up. We just leave the Swalot there. It's doing some decent damage. Decent damage. It's got 80 damage on it at the moment, but that's fine. Water Energy going on the Delcatty. If we can get 2 on there, that means we can do the... oh, there it comes. Okay, we got the support of a Bill's Maintenance. Putting in a card, shuffling, and allowing us to draw 3 there. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Can we pull anything decent? We did just attach a Water Energy. There's nothing that we need to evolve on the bench. Looks as if time was just called there, I think. So time has been called. So it's either... This is going to be interesting. Yeah, okay, so he's calling it because time has just been called, and the fact is that neither of us can win this round, so we've called it. We've literally called it, so that means we actually won. Regardless of that round, we won. We won the first round, we won the first round of this 4th pre-release. Very happy with that. Very stally deck that I've made there, especially with that Whale Lord. But massive thanks to Rob for doing that. It was awesome game there. Very, very cool indeed. The main Etric going back and forth. Very, very cool indeed. But apart from that, guys, I will leave it here for the pre-releases, and I shall see you now in the next video, and more Celestial Storm coming soon.